Matt,
what's that?
No, go talk about eggs.
I was going to ask you if you fry the eggs or do you scramble them?
I fry. Well, I sometimes scramble, but scramble I really have a hard time getting the pan clean after.
What's a fried egg?
What's a fried egg to you?
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's like, to me, I would just call that sunny side up. Is that different than a fried egg?
No, because you flip a fried egg.
No,
that's over easy or
that's
over medium.
easy. Yeah.
I think every sunny side up egg is a fried egg, but not every fried egg is a sunny side up egg.
That's going to take a while to unwrap.
Yeah.
Okay, but what is it called when you take the egg, crack it in the pan, smash the yolk with a spatula, and just kind of flip it over a few times?
Ew, a huge mistake. Why are you doing that? Gross.
Over hard. No, that's great.
Isn't like the whole thing is the yolk is the only good part for you, like runny yolk is the otherwise, like, what are you eating?
Wait,
right?
So scrambled eggs are worthless? Is that what you're saying?
I think pretty much. Maybe there's like a little bit of protein, but you're not getting like the good stuff if you crack that yolk.
So we should be just drinking the yolks.
We should drink eggs.
You should just drink eggs.
Okay.
Just drink eggs.
Okay, I'll go home and do that.
Yeah, please do. Matt, you still haven't offered me condolences.
Oh.
For what?
Nicole's, I think she's referring to the fact that her favorite show of all time and second favorite thing ever went off the air. Yes.
Yeah. He read my Instagram post in front of me because he doesn't follow me on Instagram.
I do follow you, I just don't check.
Yeah. And he read it and he was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be responding to. Isn't that crazy?
No.
Isn't that wild?
No. Hold
the
on.
second most important thing in my life ended.
Trust me, listeners of the show know that I'm well aware of Nicole's obsession with this show. The post was very confusing.
The post was not confusing.
Confusingly written. Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
What part confused you?
Do you want me to read this?
I know it.
I'm going to read this now.
Also, I hope listeners don't take this as an invitation to find me on Instagram because I'm private.
It's a poster of Once Upon a Time, like a wall hanging. Tonight is the series finale of my favorite television show of all time and my second favorite thing in general of all time after Inbox the podcast.
No, my boyfriend.
I've already cried twice today. I don't even know if I would recommend it. I love it so much. And here's the confusing part. This is a picture from my professional business office. That really throws you for a loop there.
I think she has it on the wall in her office.
Yeah, that's it.
That's just weird writing, though.
That's
not. Weird. Yeah. By the way, this is on the wall in my office. Would have been a much clearer way to write that.
Okay, well.
Because you made it sound like you had an announcement. Like, oh, you got a new professional office, and you hung that on the wall.
No.
Okay. Whatever.
Like, why would I bury the lead on that?
Well.
Okay, he still hasn't offered condolences.
I condole you.
I condolence you as well.
Thank you.
Condole?
Condole.
I condolence you?
Condole.
I give you my condolence. I condolise a race.
Welcome to Inbox, the show where we gain access to our guests' digital correspondence and mine their personal lives for comedy gold. I am Matt Straub.
And I am Nicole Dressbell, and our guest this week is writer, performer, actor, improviser, Alexis. Alexis, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I am terrified.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I don't know how you guys sleep at night.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, we've only done it to ourselves one time, so that's how.
Okay, great.
Looking at your inbox right away. Not a lot of unread. But some unread.
Thank you. Yeah, that is a goal. I live for inbox zero, but I do not live there often.
That's like me. I'm in that same boat. Yep.
And you have all 3 tabs. You kept social. You kept promotions.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did.
Did you not know?
I think I vaguely knew that I could get rid of those, but I don't want them in my inbox.
Right.
But now, Nicole, you don't use those because you save all of these. As we've said before on the show, right?
He makes it sound crazier than it is.
It is crazy.
She's
going to save the ones you're about to delete.
I don't fucking save them. I just tend
You
not
archive
to.
them?
I archive.
That's saving.
You archive, like, Goodreads notifications?
Oh, well, for sure. Goodreads
That's
notifications.
way up the list, I'd say.
That's
that's
wild.
She's going to archive, look for the spammiest thing in your inbox.
Oh, like this Soko Glam?
Probably.
Like skincare stuff?
Probably.
Like you want it?
I might know. You never know what you're going to need a record of at some point in your life.
Convince me that you will need that Soko
Glam. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
So what is that?
It's skincare stuff.
Great. So you may someday be like, God damn it, what was that skincare stuff I wanted to get? Like, it was a few years ago. It was right when we started dating. Let me look up. What?
You and I.
You and I started dating.
Dating.
Let me look it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can look it up and you'll know the thing.
So you'll look for skincare? Is that what you'd look for?
You'd look for skincare and I would approximate it to a date and then I would be like, oh, it was so Glam. That was the stuff I wanted to buy.
Do you know what I think you're describing is a Pinterest board?
Yeah.
I also have those.
Or Google.
Sometimes Google, there's holes.
For me, Pinterest solved that.
Interesting.
Feeling like I needed to keep a record of everything was just like, or keep a bunch of tabs open.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't keep tabs open. Pocket solved that for me.
Oh, Pocket was my nightmare.
Oh, really?
I just would open it up and be like, well, these are all my failings. Because they're things that I haven't managed to read yet. They just build up and I never read them.
Yeah.
Like I should just use Pocket as like an actual pocket where nothing comes out of.
I've got a lot of Soko Glam in my pocket.
That's not what a pocket is. Interesting. Okay. So, Alexis, are you a member of the Disney Movie Club or are they just trying to seduce you?
I don't see it. I think that's literally an ad. I think that they don't take my preferences into account.
It feels like they know that I'm in front of your computer.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do.
Honestly, that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Alexis, you tried to delete. You had like a row of emails here. You were desperately hoping to delete before we started here.
Mm-hmm. Just like the basics, just like the job search app that they send me emails every morning. Apple just likes to stay in touch. And then, class confirmations for my gym that I don't need to be looking at.
I mean, are you going to a 12:15 and then a 1:15 class?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, holy shit, really?
Yeah, but the second one is aerial yoga, which is mostly just hanging upside down in a hammock like a caterpillar in a chrysalis.
That's a thing that just is offered at your gym?
Yeah. They just hang silks from the sky, and then there's literally one that's called cocoon, and you just like lie in a hammock. So I'm going to another class first, so I can justify
anyone directing you during that lying session?
Yeah.
They're like, move your neck.
Wait, aerial stuff sounds hard.
Like there are some moves that are hard, but the like thing mostly supports you.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So it's not just hanging strings from the ceiling.
No, it's like wide like silk sheaths that are like 8 feet long.
Pockets.
Big pockets, yeah, that nothing comes out of. So like literally it's a treat and I make myself work out before it.
Which is great. You're doing a Pilates first. Also, you're a goddamn liar. It's not called aerial yoga. It's called anti-gravity yoga.
Yes.
Which is a complete misnomer.
But that's
a farce.
That's like
not an anti-gravity
personal thing. There's that little R in there.
This is going to sound insane, but do you think people ever fall out of that?
Yeah, of course.
I've certainly seen people not be able to get into it, but I haven't seen someone like fall right out. That's why you have like an instructor to be like, take 5 handfuls of your hammock, put it under your butt, hop in. It's like very specific, which I love.
Gotcha. 5 handfuls doesn't sound that specific, but
Wait, so are you going to be in a room later today with just a bunch of hanging women?
Yeah.
Wow.
There might be 1 or 2 dancer men, but mostly, yes, women on their lunch break.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alexis?
Yeah.
Who do you want to email?
Email roulette.
Who do I want to email?
No, who do you not want to email?
Yeah. I don't want to email my former coworker and former roommate.
Woo.
So we worked together at a restaurant and also lived together. And I feel like all I need to tell you about the living situation is that she was 30 and I was 22 and she moved into my apartment. And I have, issues with sharing space.
Not the apartment you're in now.
No, that's a studio.
Yeah, that's
this was a 2-bedroom. I had originally lived in it with my best friend, Joel, and then he moved out and she moved in and moved stuff around right away.
Whoa. Like in the living room?
Yeah. And she said, I don't want you to think I'm moving things around right away. But that's exactly what she did.
How many days in are we talking? Just
like certainly less than a month. Like maybe 10.
And then said, I don't want you to think I'm moving things around.
Right.
Magic.
Yeah. I think I really annoyed her, and I think rightfully so, because I was immature.
Right.
Do you think that's why she started moving stuff?
She said to me, people think I'm crazy for moving in with a 22-year-old. And in the moment, I didn't understand like what that meant. And now I do.
Because you were 22.
Right. And now I'm 30. And I would literally never do that.
At 30, would you say she was actually right about how she reoriented the living room?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think probably I hadn't done much with the living room. And I think she made it much nicer.
Okay, interesting. But you still don't, on principle, it's hard to like that, though. Especially when she doesn't ask. You can just be like, hey, I got a crazy idea. Let me show you what I'm thinking. What do you think about this?
Right.
Well, you probably would have been fine.
Yeah, I think so.
How long did you live together?
Just a year, but we worked together at the same time, and it deteriorated, so we weren't talking at work or at home.
Just a year. In this case, I don't know. Sometimes you can say just a year, but this feels like a long time
That
based
feels
on
like
how this started.
10 days in, it started bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were just really different. Like, she really liked having people over. And when I was on vacation one time, I came back and like people were like asleep in the living room, and their stuff was all over my bed.
No, I would die.
Right. And then also I had like a tiny like pipe for smoking weed, and it was like moved when I came back, and I asked about it, like, do you know if it got moved? And she said no, and then it reappeared where it was.
No,
so I'm like,
wait. No.
She said, I don't want you to think that I moved it.
Exactly. Like, and then I just got really bratty at work and stuff, and she was late all the time. And one time I was late, but she was later, and I like called her out, and I was like, watch the tape, like, see who got here later.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
I
I
did
for
not
sure
say watch the tape.
I did.
tape.
It was like I had no power in the relationship, and so I used my power that way. And it was like really bad, and I felt gross about it right away. And then like our relationship couldn't really recover from that, because that's like such a shitty thing to do.
So are we talking like the last however many months you guys are just kind of dodging each other, not really talking, or was it confrontational?
It was never confrontational. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was
Also,
just trying
how
to...
much did your boss care about which one of
A
you was
lot.
slightly later? Really?
Because like, yeah, he was like getting me in trouble. He's like, hey, you like really can't walk in late. And I was like, yo, if you're going to stop me. Like, I think I was like 15 minutes late, and maybe she was like 25 minutes late or something like that. I don't even know. Maybe it was like 5 and 10 because I was petty. No, I think that I was really immature at the time. She pushed my boundaries in a way that was like really upsetting and nauseating. Like, I didn't feel like welcome in my own home. But I don't think that was her intention, and maybe she wouldn't even know she did
No,
that.
because she was also a 30-year-old living with a 22-year-old, so I can't
Right.
imagine she was in a
I don't know.
great place.
And at the end, I was like, so what are we thinking as far as like next year? And she was
Awkward.
like, well, I'm going to be living here.
no, hold
Whoa.
on, stop it,
Yeah,
stop it,
and then
stop
I
it, stop
moved
it.
out.
No, she kicked you out of your house?
She didn't kick me out, but I was like, I ended up moving into a studio, but I had to live somewhere else in between, because it was like there was a month where I couldn't move in there.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. Did we ever establish how you guys found each other?
Work.
Yeah, and I just haven't lived with that many people in my life, and I didn't realize that it was like a specific chemistry.
Yeah, you can't. There's so many friends you realize in your life that if
Yeah.
you lived with them, you would hate each other.
Right.
But you can get along great not living with each other.
It's like having a sibling. It does feel a little bit like, this is my home. Why are you in it? Which is
And
what
I've
having
never had a
is like.
sibling, so
Right.
I'm like, this is wrong, and there should only be one of me.
Yes.
Right
That's fair.
after college, I lived with a guy who was a friend of a friend, and he moved in, and he had just broken up with his college girlfriend, and he was a total mess. Or she had broken up with him. He was a total mess. He didn't clean. He had a pile of clothes that piled up and sat next to the wall for so long, it started to like eat the wall.
No,
like,
you're
it was,
lying. You're
no,
lying. You're
the wall
fucking
was
lying. You're
the
fucking
stuff
lying.
was like
What
eating
the
away
fuck
at the
does-
wall.
You're fucking
I'm
lying.
not
That's
kidding.
not fucking possible.
I'm not kidding.
You fucking liar.
I'm not
That's
lying.
Not fucking possible.
I'm not lying. Okay. Do you ever have a memory that you're like sure is true,
Right.
and then someone calls you on, and you're like, well, I don't know, that was 17 years ago. That's how I remember it.
Wait.
Okay, so
Now
that's
you're
what I'll say.
undermining yourself.
No, but look, I'm an honest guy. I'll say that is how I remember it. And if you ask my friend who we lived together, that's how he will remember it too. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyways, my point is we're still friends, and it's a miracle. So I understand
What?
how
That's bizarre.
difficult that can be.
If we had like talked about it, I think we could have been friends. At one point, I was like, "Hey, can we talk tonight?" Because she did. I forget what. There was just like people chose sides at work, but everyone chose her side because she was right. And I was like, "Can we talk later tonight?"
Nothing makes me think she was right.
I think she was 30. I was
So?
22. I was inherently bad at that time.
You have to absolve yourself. You have way too much
Maybe.
guilt.
Here, the biggest infraction, and I think what the focus of the email needs to be is, I think Alexis has some things to say is, oh, look, I was 22. I was a little immature at the time. I recognize that now. But how the hell do you come in and tell me you're not moving stuff around when you did?
Yeah, that's an angle. Open up a compose box. Here's my feeling is she behaved in habitually rude and undermining ways, and you had like a momentary temper tantrum when you felt vulnerable. Those are not comparable.
Okay. But I do think we should start it, hey, rebleep.
Maybe.
Can we call her rebleep?
Yeah, well, okay. Subject line is witch fight. WITCH, and Alexis goddamn knew.
Oh,
Okay. You can say, let's say greetings rebleep.
that's insane. That is honestly so passive aggressive.
No, and don't write her name. Write Rebleep.
Yeah, right, Rebleep.
Okay.
When last we knew each other.
Oh my God.
8 moons ago.
This is
Going to go with a lot of witch terminology here.
Yeah. I was powerless.
Oh my God.
I have since experienced the coming of my 30th moon. And now feel that I may meet you on the field of battle.
During what season was it when this confrontation happened?
I guess it was all year, but I moved out in September.
No,
so
but when did
the
the reorganizing happen of the apartment?
February. Or
No.
that would have been in September.
Whatever. During our third equinox together.
Autumnal equinox.
Autumnal equinox.
Doesn't make sense. The math here does not work out.
I'll just say our autumnal equinox
First.
or third.
First.
Okay.
I prefer third, but if we're going to go with first, that's fine. If we want to be technically
Actually,
accurate.
let's say during our first or third autumnal equinox.
Okay.
Depending on whether you are using... who's the witch with this? Oh, the Circean or LaFay calendar.
What are you doing?
I'm just naming witches.
Sure.
Great, Matt, back to you.
You practiced a brand of sorcery
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
that I can only classify as
Dark.
yes, as dark.
Wow. Okay.
In our second or fourth equinox, I attempted to engage in magic sourced from the same dark place.
But it was beyond my years.
But it was beyond my years. Excellent.
I know that now.
I know that now. I also know it is no longer the case. Do you still live in the same apartment?
Is this what I'm supposed to write?
Yes.
I know she doesn't.
Never mind. We keep never mind.
Never mind.
Great.
Okay.
Matt?
Okay, I think we have to get back to the specifics of the sorcery because otherwise we're not.
Great.
But
New sentence?
go ahead, new paragraph.
This is crazy.
Returning to the sorcery I referenced 1 or 2 paragraphs ago.
I referenced aforementioned. Yeah, get rid of 1 or 2 paragraphs ago.
I was going with the first or third, second or fourth.
Oh, I see. A 2 or aforementioned.
Okay.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Returning to the sorcery, I referenced a 2 or aforementioned.
I'm going to kill you. I sound truly crazy.
How can a witch or a person of any ilk, is that the right word?
Sure. That's great.
Purport to not be using their powers to move furniture?
Let's just say, furniture's good.
What did you want to say?
Couches.
Couches. Yeah, I like couches.
Replace furniture with
But it was
couches.
multiple things, so.
But it also wasn't multiple couches. Replace it with couches.
Okay.
When it was very clear to anyone's naked eye that they were.
I propose
Oh my God.
a witch fight.
Terms.
Terms to follow.
Yeah, turns to follow. Turns to follow. Best. Alexis Rhiannon. And let's set that aside. And we'll be returning to it later in the show.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey.
Let's put a label on it. We want to see how you use labels.
Let's put labels on it.
So your label's over at the side. What labels are you using?
I'm using these ones. Oh God, I hate that you're about to see this.
Well, so we got some work labels, pretty normal.
Wait, this is crazy. Oh yeah.
We got some financial labels. We got improv labels. We got labels for some Google groups you're a part of.
Yep.
I gotta ask. You're gonna hate it.
Yep.
What's my heart?
I think it's like things that make me feel good.
Oh, okay.
Just like I think I used to have one called compliments, or else I still do, and it's in here somewhere. But it's like things that are like meaningful emails that I get sent that I want to make sure they're in the same place.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. And do you ever just go and check it?
I don't actually.
When was the last time you put something in your heart?
That's a great cue.
Oh, not too long ago.
It's only my dad.
Oh. So we've accidentally fallen into parental units.
Parental units.
Parental alert?
Parental units.
Yeah.
I'd call it
You want to
parental
call
alert.
it parental alert, which again doesn't really make sense.
So these are delightful. Oh, Alexis,
Mm-hmm.
did you forward these or did you have one day where Dad was really coming at you with a lot of fun stuff? Because it looks like March 23rd, 2015.
Oh,
Dad
this is
sent
all
you.
videos of my dog
Oh.
after he died.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alexis, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. This was 3 years ago. And then this is a text message that was sent to email to my dad and my stepmom from someone else.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Can we watch the video that says this one doesn't count?
Yep.
And can you please read us what it wrote there?
Mm-hmm. Here's one that I accidentally made, ... Taking my old camera out of the case had a tendency to switch it from still photo to video, ... So I got a short video when I meant to take a photo.
Very nice. And can we watch the video?
We can.
Oh, yay. Oh, Alexis.
It's a 3-second.
Great dog. Great dog.
He
It's my dog looking around a little bit.
Turns his head slightly to the left.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
Miniature schnauzer.
And Einstein? What's his
Einstein,
name?
yeah.
Great name.
Those eyebrows. You gotta.
Excellent.
Also German. I think schnauzers are German, and I like having a nice German name on a German dog.
It's a very well thought out dog name. That's not how it's
Thank
done
you.
in my family.
Really?
No.
How is
There's
it?
like, let's call her Harriet. We didn't have any reason.
I
It's
like a
just
Harriet for a dog.
Yeah.
My dog is 2 years old and nobody knows how he got named.
What?
Like
What's his name?
Nash.
Oh.
And either he's named after a person or a thing or just because he's from Nashville.
Oh.
Because he's a rescue. But everyone gives different answers. And it's like, this
That's
just
interesting.
happened. How can you not get your story
This is
straight?
recent.
It's a brand new dog.
Wait, I didn't even know you had a dog.
My parents have a dog, yeah.
Oh, your parents. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't have a dog.
What kind is?
He is part Yorkshire Terrier, a little bit some other kind of terrier, I think, and Chihuahua. So he's just like, there's a quarter Chihuahua in there that just explains like why he's so small and so loud.
I follow a rescue dog place on Instagram, and I send it a lot to my boyfriend, just being like, look at this.
That's the kind of thing I was getting for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, this dog needs a home.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, just focus on what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Just keep it together.
Is this her? Is this the one?
I had no interest in dogs.
Yeah.
I was just like, wasn't a dog kid, wasn't a dog person, only knew bad dogs. And I was like mad when my parents got one. And then I walked into their house and I saw my mother treat him like a child, and immediately something kicked in, and I was like, "You're my
Whoa.
brother."
I'll take a bullet
We're
for
going to
you.
do everything together.
Yep. Okay, well, here's a question.
Yeah,
So you write for the internet.
I do, yeah.
Do you ever engage in commenters or with commenters or in discussion?
Shockingly, the site that I write for does not allow comments on posts, and I think it's because of that. But when I used to. I have a new thing where I sometimes will respond to celebrities on social media.
Stop it.
Oh,
Go to
boy.
it. Go
Yep,
to
Go
it.
to it.
Go to
What
it.
are we calling this, Nicole? Responding
to celebrities.
Responding to celebrities.
For some reason, I really felt the need to tell Chrissy Teigen that I wanted to know her baby's name. Very
Which also
recently.
doesn't feel like you, because I feel like you would respect Chrissy's privacy.
I was really ready to know. I had 3 celebrities I was following at the same time. This is my own mentions.
Wait, only 3 celebrities?
That
Go to
they
your
were all
tweets.
pregnant.
Oh.
And I was like very excited for them all to have their where am I? My own tweets. Yep. I'm fine. This is the wrong way to do it.
It is. You're panicking. Wow, that's a great Twitter picture, Alexis.
Thank you so much. Teo took that and it looks like I'm a Spotify model. Here I am talking to Chrissy Teigen.
And this is 4 days ago.
Yeah, no. I was younger then.
Moons.
Many
Yeah.
moons ago.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll tell the schools shooting kids that I think they're brave.
Alexis.
I think it's nice to tell them.
It is nice, but it's also, I would not think of you as somebody who is engaging into the void. Like, I would not
It's
think of
very
you as,
new.
right?
Yeah, I
Because
don't know what happened.
I think it feels a little bit like you went mom or
Like
something.
aunt, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
No.
somebody who's like,
Yeah.
this celebrity might not see it, but also it might make their day, so I'm going to say it.
And we got to
Yeah.
read this tweet. We got to read what you wrote to Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, okay. I told Chrissy Teigen, just need you to know that I keep refreshing your feed. So excited to know what male name goes with Luna because I feel like that one killed it hard. So hard. No pressure.
Do you look back in that and be like, why did I do that? Or are you like, no, I get it.
I'm sort of trying to embrace it now where I normally would be like a little embarrassed I do feel embarrassed, but I think I've come to terms with the fact that I'm never like annoyed if someone says something nice to me or like I was thinking about you.
Right.
So I'm just trying to like embrace that a little more. I'm not the friendliest person, so I think maybe I'm trying to like lean into that a little bit more.
Okay, but on May 1st, you tweeted to the New York Times and Maggie Haberman.
Oh, yeah. I did let Maggie Haberman know why I unfollowed her. In the interest of transparency, wanted to let you know I'm unfollowing because I find this tweet to be inaccurate and irresponsible.
And who faved that?
Kiki.
No, really?
I swear to God. I'm pretty sure. That's Kiki.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just about the...
As if Maggie Haberman was like, Alexis.
Listen, she's a journalist, and I feel like you can look back on trends and be like, oh, wow, I lost a lot of followers after I did that.
That's true.
But I wanted it to be, yeah.
Did did you get the news you wanted from Chrissy Teigen? Like, did you find out yet?
I did, yeah.
Can we respond and tell her what we think of it?
I can't. She never responded to my last one.
You're on a
What name was
podcast,
it?
though.
Miles. I can actually tell you all about it because I had to write about it for work yesterday. His name is Miles Theodore, Miles for Miles Davis, and Theodore just because Chrissy liked it.
That's fair.
Yeah. And then their daughter's name is Luna Simone for Nina Simone.
Ooh, that's great.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. As an only child, I really like when people have multiple kids and their names are like in the same universe.
Matt,
And so I'm always like wanting people to have more kids so that I can see what the names are going to be.
Matt, do your siblings'
two.
names go together?
Do my siblings...
How many siblings do you have?
I have one sibling.
Is it a brother?
It's a sister.
A sister. I'm going to try to guess. Matt goes with like maybe like a Lisa or like a
Do you not know my
Katie?
sister's name, Nicole?
Nope.
It's Rachel.
Rachel. Interesting. Matthew and Rachel. That makes sense.
That goes.
Yeah. See, now because then I get an idea of your family.
Matt,
So I'm a creep.
we're going to bleep them, but do you want to say your kids' names?
Yeah, we'll bleep them, but they are in the same universe.
Oh my God, I'm really excited. Yes. See, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Are you going to go with the same first letter if you have more?
Whoa, take it easy. Take it easy.
You can't.
Should we get a dog? Should we
Dog's going to
get
be a
dog?
W. Dog's going to be a W.
Honestly-
What are we going to name the dog? Alexis, what are we going to name the dog?
Oh, okay. Okay, yes. I like Wallace.
Ooh, Wallace is a great name for a dog.
Uh-huh.
Woming.
What was that word?
Wyoming? Was that Wyoming without
Wyoming?
a W?
Yeah, it was Wyoming, but I didn't like Wyoming felt
So
long.
you
it's
bailed on
Wyoming.
Wyoming midway through and changed it to Wyoming. Or is
No,
it like roaming
100%.
with it?
It was a decision I made before I started saying the word.
I like
Roaming
Wallace
through the
for a
woods.
girl dog.
No,
Wow.
it's Wyoming. And
Okay,
it's done.
and
Wyoming?
It's a done
Wyoming,
deal.
whether it's a boy or
How
a girl.
mad? How
Hey,
bummed?
Luce, it's Wyoming.
Yeah, how bummed would Lucy be if it was like, look, we're getting a dog. Unfortunately, it's already been named.
By
It's
Nicole.
called Wyoming.
I think she would take that deal right now. If
Wow.
I said we can get a dog right now, but it is going to be named Wyoming, it's spelled Woming, right?
Yes,
and
yes.
we will explain to people
She'll
that
take the hit.
it's Wyoming without the W,
Without the Y.
without the Y.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I think I think she'll take it, but with each passing year, I think she'll be more and more annoyed with me.
Or how about with each passing year we change the spelling by a letter?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, like bingo, but not.
Yeah, so the first year it's Wyoming. The
Then
second
it's
year it's Yoming.
Oming.
Yoming the second year.
Oh.
The third year it's Oming. as
Oh,
you
I
said.
think just a
then
letter
it's
should
Ming,
go away.
Then it's Ing. Then it's Ng. Then it's G. And then we just don't
And
have a name.
then-
If the dog, no, it has a name, but it's like that, and you
better
kind of
not need
move
to
your
call
head.
it.
You move your head a little bit to the side.
Nicole, you have a sister.
I have two sisters.
You have sisters.
Yes.
And
Let's guess
in
their
my
names.
mind,
Let's guess
yeah,
their names.
like
Okay,
Christina.
Christina and Rebecca.
I don't feel Rebecca.
Oh, I thought we were on the same page there. I thought we were mind melding.
Wait. Because that I know how old you are, and like Melissa is it?
Yes. I
Okay.
wasn't gonna
Are you? This
confirm or deny,
has to
but
be
you
insider
did it.
knowledge. Like you knew
No,
this
because
somehow.
no, there were so many Melissas in my class.
Allison.
That's a good guess.
That's not it, though.
Okay. Is it because we have the first letter right?
Yes.
Okay. A.
Sorry,
Amanda?
No offense. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Those all match. Those
Don't they
really all
they're
do.
like very suburban 80s, 90s names.
But also like a little bit regal.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Like
Maybe.
you're not a Nikki, you
No.
know?
No.
You're a Nicole.
I've never been a Nikki.
And I can't imagine your sister's Mandy.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
here's a crazy story. My sister Melissa went away to college, and all her friends started calling her Maggie because they thought it was a nickname for Melissa, and so now she goes by Maggie to her college friends.
In what universe is that a nickname for Melissa?
Not in I don't know.
There's no G in Melissa.
Yeah, no. Hey, nobody's arguing.
Okay, well, I'd love to argue.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey,
can we see your tube?
what?
What's your tube history?
Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, God.
Okay, first of all, I love your recommended because we're looking at some clips from SNL, which I think if you live in New York, it's always coming up on your YouTube recommended. But then we got same thing that's coming up on my YouTube, trailer for the new Charmed.
Mm-hmm.
And, Survivor. Oh, we haven't talked about Survivor at all. Are you watching this year?
Yeah.
This season?
Mm-hmm. I've been watching from the beginning, like I think you did recently.
I never watched from the beginning. I bounced around. I think you're going to enjoy it more.
How many seasons are we talking about? Like 20?
Yeah. 35 because they do like double year seasons.
Yeah. And it's not enough. So.
I liked bouncing around because you got to the good stuff early.
See, honestly, I could have a full panic attack just from you talking about bouncing around and not watching in order.
Okay, but it's not like it's a fucking narrative, like it resets every season and then just some people come back.
That's so interesting that you want me to have a full panic attack. Oh, cool. This is crazy to be in.
Well, I accidentally
These are my favorites?
Your favorites. And the first one is the best of Borat.
Do I know how to set favorites?
12 years ago.
This is shocking.
What is that?
This is shocking. How is best of Borat's a favorite for you?
I don't know.
Jon Stewart at Hofstra.
Oh, some of these things are favorites, so I have to assume that Borat.
Lord of the Rings voiceover, what's that?
It's a delight.
It's Gandalf's face.
It's really fun. This is a fun video.
I love it already. Mm-hmm. It's Frodo getting out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
When he wakes up in the elf realm?
This is brilliant. I'm crying. I'm crying. Ooh. Oh my God!
I haven't seen that since college.
Wait, I haven't
oh
laughed
my
that
God,
hard
he's
in a
fully
long
crying.
minute.
I love it.
You need to send that to me because I got to post that so people can see it in connection with the show. Wow, I'm dying here.
You're crying and snotting.
Okay, I've lost it.
Bad.
I'm off the grid now.
So funny. I love it.
It was good.
So like whoever did that, I think that was the first take of that video. And it's just them doing.
So, yeah.
There's not a lot of dialogue in the scene. It's just a bunch of like grunting and hello and oh, and the person just did a really goofy ass version of it, and that is funny.
Well, because I think the actual scene doesn't have any dialogue. It's just you see him mouthing things. It's just music.
Credit to that person who added in a hey for Aragorn. That was nice.
God, Lord of the Rings has a lot of very good, like the taking the Hobbits to Isengard video is great. I think it's my favorite song.
Oh, interesting.
Of all songs.
Well,
have you seen this?
This is like separate from the movie? This is separate from the movies? No, I haven't seen this.
Is it a joke or it's from the movie?
No, it's not from the movie. It's okay that you're not going to like this as much as Matt liked the other one.
That's it. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. What I like about that is the first part's so repetitive, it almost makes you feel like the person got notes on it, and they're like, could you introduce some other characters in the second half of it?
Yes, and just one more. Okay, but Alexis, this isn't what we wanted exactly.
I feel like that was pretty satisfying for me.
Oh,
That's
no. Some of it's going to be stuff for work.
Why? Is that why you're watching the Beauty and the Beast ending dance scene?
It is, yeah.
What are you doing at work?
Because it was about saying a character's gay but not actually doing anything about it.
Oh, yes. Dumbledore. The Dumbledore thing.
The Dumbledore, exactly,
yes.
yeah.
Which is like, if you're going to do it, don't make them invisible gay.
That's
great. Has that come out yet? That article?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm going to read that. I'm excited about that.
They had me write about it because it was like all over Twitter. So there's a.
Oh, so no.
Oh, that's all me. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. That's me.
Wait, is this the interview? Okay, so
yeah,
they're wonderful. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
But this interview messed me up. I could not get excited about them because this fucking roast chicken story is so suspicious to me.
Oh, interesting.
What's the roast chicken story? I'm not aware of this.
Just like they got engaged while they were making a roast chicken, and in this interview they talk about the roast chicken like 45 times, and you're like, something else was going on.
You guys were having sex.
That's it. That's my guess. Is he proposed during sex?
Yeah.
Because they're going so out of their way to talk about roast chicken.
Yes.
Just like so many details about it. And it's in all the stories. Yeah.
Yes. See, the roast chicken thing. They're wonderful. I wish them all the best.
It didn't flag for me, but I could totally buy that.
How come you're watching so many clips from Friends?
I had to write a thing of which Friends character you are based on your Myers-Briggs.
What am I?
I can pull it up if you
Pull
want.
it up. There's like 14 Myers-Briggs and only 6 friends.
There's 16 of them, and it took me a long time.
Okay. This is great. Also, your job is bananas.
I agree.
Alexis, this is both so wonderful and also like so emblematic of what the internet is.
Yeah. Which one are you?
I'm INFJ.
Okay, I should.
Oh, I don't even know this.
Oh, then I guess Matt has to take his INFJ. Oh, come on. Go fuck yourself.
She's Gunther.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'll read it to you, though, because it's nice, I think. This category of people are do-gooders who seek meaning in the relationships and environments around them, which is about as clear a parallel to the manager of Central Perk as you can get. Gunther is a reliable fixture in the series for all 10 seasons, but never manages to break into that core friend group of 6. And you know what? It's their loss, because advocates are both idealistic and motivated, meaning they often see their dreams realized, just assuming it's something concrete and not, quote, make Rachel fall in love with me, end quote. I'll accept your apology whenever you want, Nicole.
No, let's get out of here.
Nicole, there are 6 friends.
Yeah, I know. What are you?
I'm an ISFJ, and I don't remember who I assigned. Oh, I'm Susan Bunch.
Okay, so you weren't.
But honestly, aren't I a Susan Bunch?
Yeah, that's fair.
Known as the Defender, ISFJs are constantly going to bat for those they love, giving them a thread of feistiness that runs through their otherwise conscientious and steady personalities. Even though they're technically introverts, they're also very social and not afraid to speak their mind. So if you want to argue with Carol, you'll have to go through Susan first, as Ross has discovered time and time again.
You did a really good job with this.
Thank you so much. Honestly, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, was trying to put some people of color in here, and boy, oh boy, are there no people of color on this show.
No, you can't correct a thing that is a
Julie
20-year-old
doesn't even
mistake.
have a last name.
Stop it. Mm-mm. She's on for like an entire season, isn't she?
No, I think she's like only a few episodes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Wow, are the only women of color on that show Ross's girlfriends?
Yeah.
Oh, how was the Arrested Development trailer?
Can't watch it. Just found out about Jeffrey Tambor.
Oh, you just found out?
Yeah, I don't know where I was, but yeah, I just found out, and
you
I was
on Twitter adding other celebrities.
Yeah, I was like, "Hi, Chrissy, where's your baby?" No, I just found out about it, and I like.
Yeah, it sucks.
Here's the thing:
is it going to make you not watch?
Oh, I'm not going to watch. I can't because they defended him, and it makes me feel crazy. Mitch Hurwitz was like, "We've never experienced anything like that." And it's just is like such weird, like insane language.
that.
And all the men are like, "We really like Jeffrey," and I'm like, "I bet you do." And then Jessica Waters, can't remember. She made a statement. I guess someone asked her about a blow up that he had on set, and she was like, "I don't want to speak about Jeffrey on the record. I can confirm there was an incident."
Oh, she said that?
He brought it up in one of his interviews and was like, and I was so apologetic about that. And they were like, what is this? And she's like, if he brought it up, like, that's for him to talk about. It's not, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I think it's a weird time we live in as like consumers of stuff because like, do you have to vet every show you watch before you watch it?
What you're saying is very important. But I do want to point out, it looks like Alexis found out a quarter of the way into the trailer because she only watched. There's just a little bit of Reddit.
I wonder if it started
popped up.
Yeah, that's so funny. I think I did get to the end of the trailer. But.
Yeah. Sorry, Matt. You were asking a very
No,
important
I was
question.
just saying. Do you have to vet? Like, do we have to vet shows that we watch, or can you just be like, you know what, this entertainment, I choose whether I watch it or not. That's a personal decision I make, and I realize that there are people in some of these shows that like have done really awful things, but like, I don't know. It's a weird time, right? I
think I respect the people who are able to do that, and I have come to terms with the fact that I don't want to be like that because I hold other people to a standard that I want to make sure I'm hitting myself. I think
I go, but I possibly go either direction at different times, I think
that's true. For me, there's also a certain amount of, was this thing made in full knowledge of what was going on?
Yeah, for sure.
That's a big piece of it.
That's the thing. If Arrested Development had come out and they'd been like, dang, we already filmed this. It's such a huge cast. Like, we don't support his behavior. Then I would have been like, okay, I can probably still watch it.
Yeah.
But
gotcha. The response.
To see it defended that way, I'm like, I don't necessarily
so
trust you now. And the fact that they just had to like fight with the actors to like get paid more, even though they made more episodes. I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'm sensing a trend here of just like not necessarily taking responsibility. And
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, sorry to take us down that avenue.
No, it's
It's everywhere.
It's great.
It's every avenue.
It's all the avenues.
Are there like things that you are aware of that you write like as a reaction to stuff all the time? That's a hard question, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not no pressure to answer that quickly, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Nicole might, I don't know, what would be something I don't know.
Honestly, it would be OMG.
OMG?
Yeah.
Let's check your OMG count.
Can we,
crazy.
do quotes?
Search. Alert.
I think it's like a nice catch-all.
Apparently.
OMG, OMG, OMG.
We're in 2017. We're never going to get to the first
So
one.
we're
never
over
will.
300 now.
Yeah.
Alexis, when did you start email?
Oh.
But let's see, when did you start OMG? Can we get that answer
No,
first?
that's what I'm trying to do, but I need to start with when did she start email?
Oh, gotcha.
This email account?
Yes.
Maybe like 2013, 2014?
Great. So I don't know if this is the earliest OMG, but we've got an early OMG.
Early OMG. With, a lot of people. I got a chat with my friend Mike, with Corinne. I got some emails. I think it's like LOL.
What are you talking about? What are you answering?
Like,
It's like three letters.
for a while I was using LOL, and then I was like, what am I doing? I'm not laughing out loud, but OMG feels like LOL to me, where I'm like, I want you to know I feel something.
I have a reaction to that.
I have a reaction,
yes. Guard.
Oh, this is your friend Ryan,
yeah.
and it's you.
What year is this?
Me.
What year and month?
2011? Is that right?
Yes. 2012.
2012.
May 9th, 2012.
Wow. I just
Wow.
celebrated my anniversary. Did you see those pics on Facebook that my cousin took? She tagged me in them. I don't know why I bother even using a camera. No, I didn't. I'll go look. Ha ha ha. OMG. Oh, it's his kittens, I think? Yeah, I'm talking about kittens.
Wow, Alexis.
So do we think it's hundreds or are we in the thousands, Nicole?
Certainly thousands.
How do I see all of your emails from forever?
Oh, I don't know. I hope you never find out. Those shoes,
Wait,
I
where do you
think.
see all mail?
I don't know.
Matt.
Oh, the all mail thing?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. Go more. Down. Down to that more tab. All mail. Please
You've
stop.
only had 10,000 emails in your life.
No. I've deleted a lot.
Watch your fucking mouth with me.
Yeah.
Alexis, it's time for chickens to come home to whatever.
Roost.
Whatever.
Can you please read this email, starting with the subject line?
Yeah, but okay, there's still a way I cannot send it though, right?
Yeah, but refresh us.
Okay.
Alexis.
Subject line, witch fight. Text, or body, excuse me. Greetings, Rebleep. When last we knew each other 8 moons ago, I was powerless. I have since experienced the coming of my 30th moon and now feel that I may meet you on the field of battle. During our first or third autumnal equinox, depending on whether you were using the Circean or Lefay calendar, you practiced a brand of sorcery that I can only classify as dark. In our second or fourth equinox, I tended to engage in magic sourced from the same dark place, but it was beyond my years. I know that now. I also know it is no longer the case. That is seriously so ominous. Do you still live in the same apartment? Never mind.
That's creepy right there, that
Yep.
line.
Returning to the sorcery, I referenced a 2 or aforementioned. How can a witch or a person of any ilk purport to not be using their powers to move couches when it was very clear to anyone's naked eye that they were? I propose a witch fight, terms to follow. Best, Alexis Rhiannon.
This is amazing. Is it now? I have one possible edit. You know how like when someone reaches a certain level in like a role playing game, they're like a
Level up.
mage.
Oh, yeah.
Like can we?
No, you don't become a mage. You are a mage.
Okay, but she have a witch title? Are there different levels of witch that can be referenced? Do you know what I mean?
That's really interesting. Elder Witch?
Like a level 4. Can we just call her a level 4 elder witch?
Level 4 Elder Witch?
But after your name.
No, yeah, after your name. Like a signature.
Yes.
That's, you both knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm pretty good at trivia.
Okay, so you get 2 chances, okay? There's going to be a 4-choice, multiple-choice question. You get 2 chances to get it right. We do not know the answer. We attempt to help. Sometimes Nicole does not attempt to help. I think she really wants this one to be sent, so she's not going to be helpful this
That's
time.
fine.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
So I get 2 chances on the same question.
Yes. The internet-born activist-ish group Anonymous staged bizarre protests and raids against groups they disliked. In 2008, they set out against the Church of Scientology, and one of the activities included sending a man into the New York Scientology building covered in what? A. Tar and feathers. B. Fake blood and hair. C. Vaseline and toenail clippings. D. Flypaper and weed.
Oh, it's going to take a while to get that third one out of my head.
Yeah, I know.
That's so gross.
Oh, boy.
I
Okay,
guess I'm
so-
like a little disappointed in Anonymous because none of those are like Scientology themed. I guess.
What makes this question hard and a little bit diabolical is like, just
They're
guess
just
one of these
things.
four things
Yeah,
that
they
could
are.
be on
Yeah.
someone's
Just
body.
things.
Yeah.
I would imagine tar and feathers because that's like a real thing. Oh, God.
Where are you going to get tar? Where are you going to get feathers?
That's what makes it a feat.
A prank.
What is a prank?
One of Anonymous's pranks.
Was that mononymous?
I think it might have been.
Woming.
I guess I know what both my guesses are.
Great.
It's interesting that you're using the word guess so much.
Yeah. I'm panicking. The first one I want to say is tar and feathers because it's so outdated that it's like, where did you get? You walk in
Okay.
and you're like, where did you get tar and feathers? And also someone who was willing to wear it.
So would you guess that with no regrets?
No, I'm only guessing it with no regrets. If I only had one guess, I would guess blood first.
Well, then I think you need to go with that one as your first guess, right? Nicole, do you agree?
I think if it's not,
Why wouldn't you guess your more sure guess first?
Yeah.
because I want to.
You want to save certain
wanna
things
string
for
this
when you
along.
need
I
it?
want to. Yeah, when I want to save my strength for when I need it because
That's very... Is that a
Witchy.
witch move? Yeah.
it is
a witch
witchy. Because if I guess the one I'm more confident about first, then I'm lost. Like when I'm wrong,
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Oh,
This
you want to
makes total
save
sense.
that one. Leave that arrow in your quiver.
Yeah, because for this, it's like how you do like a more like maybe you
Take a swing and then, yep, I got
your
you.
pitch. Your first pitch is going to be one that you're not sure is gonna go in the box. Who's with me?
Yeah.
And then your second one, you're like, this one's got to go in the box.
You're
You
guessing.
explained
You're
yourself-
guessing a very
No, hold
specific
on.
pitch on the
You
first
explained
pitch.
yourself great before you used a metaphor, and then you used a metaphor out of your depth. You
Baseball,
just did the
yeah.
opposite
I
of
did.
what you told us.
Well,
you
I'm
went
trying to
too
speak to
far.
you guys.
You overreached with your metaphor
Somebody
there.
here knows more about baseball than me, and it's probably both of you.
I don't know.
Nicole does not know more about
There's
baseball
a
than
strike zone.
you. There's a
Yeah,
strike zone.
it's the box.
You're,
the
look,
strike
here's
box.
what you're doing.
Strike box?
Here's what you're doing.
Who knows?
Strike zone. The first pitch, you're
Curveball.
looking for a very specific pitch in a specific spot.
Yes.
And you're swinging for the fences on that one.
Yes, good.
That's what you're doing.
Wait,
I'm the pitcher.
She,
I'm the
yeah, she was
pitcher.
the pitcher.
Oh, you're the pitcher.
I'm the pitcher.
No,
Yeah.
It doesn't work as well. It works better as a hitter.
Alexis, what's your pick?
Oh, my God.
My pick for my first pitch, my
Yes.
wild pitch, my curveball.
We've never had less clarity. Go ahead.
It would
know.
be a curveball. This would be a curveball if it's true.
Look at Rachel.
It is tar and feathers. That's okay. You can't
Wow.
curveball them all.
Okay, so
That's
that was
fine.
your curveball. So now you're going to throw your fastball.
Now I'm going to throw my tried and true fastball, and it's blood.
It's flypaper and weed, right? Flypaper and weed.
It's not
It's
the toenails.
Vaseline and toenail clippings.
none of
You
us
knew that?
No, I just
Ew.
couldn't go there. It was too gross.
Alexis.
Oh, no.
It's a
Alexis.
double oh no because the gross one was right.
And
Alexis.
the batter got 2 hits off me, which was my intention.
Alexis,
That was your plan all along.
Mm-hmm.
say a spell, send that email.
Oh, I didn't think this would happen. Avada Kedavra. Oh my god, I can still press undo. I have undos. Oh, she shut my computer.
Oh,
I
baby.
could cry.
Alexis.
Yeah.
Would you have anything you want to promote?
Oh my god. In a time like this, come see High Water at Herald Night, Tuesdays at either 8 or 9:30. Check me out on Twitter for more regrettable celebrity tweets, probably at Mind the Clam. And I write for Bustle as well. You can check out your Myers-Briggs if you like Friends and you want to be offended that you're Gunther.
And if you want to reach us, you can find us at inboxthepodcast@gmail.com or on Twitter at inboxthepodcast.
How can clothes eat walls?
Well, I think we should do an experiment here in the studio. We're going to bring in some old clothes and put them in and leave them for a month. And we're going to see everyone. If you want to try this out.
Fucking month? You're telling me a fucking month of dirty sweatshirt's going to eat a wall?
These were really dirty.
Like with what? Acid?
His sweat?
Just imagine.
I know sweat is corrosive in general.
Well, that's an interesting fact given the situation.
Get the fuck out of
But
here.
how close? It was like leaning on the wall?
It was all mashed up against the wall, a huge pile. I didn't say there's a 3-foot hole in the wall.
What kind
I said,
of wall?
like a pre-war apartment wall.
It's not. Clothes are not eating a pre-war apartment.
It was a pre-war wall, guys, and the clothes were
Drywall.
eating it.
I would give you
Check
drywall.
the tape. Check the
Check
tape.
the tape.